Okay.
There we go. Hello, hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello, everybody.
You know it's the day. That day you've been looking forward to.
Just getting set up over here.
Yeah.
Hello. Hopefully the volume's working.
Hello. Hello, glorious people. Notice how I said glorious people.
Mm.
What's in that little device you got over there, baby?
We have this pipe from Brazil.
Ooh.
Dolphin vertebrae.
Oh.
We've got the devil's lettuce.
Ooh. Santa Maria.
Santa Maria. Shall we?
Shall you want to partake?
I do. I wish we had that hemp roll so we don't have to inhale the propane. We'll make
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
Oh, intentions. We forgot. We always say intentions before we smoke.
Before we smoke a coke.
My intention is to have a really good time, to let loose. I've been so efficient lately and so worky and in my masculine. I'm ready to just party and eat and have fun.
There we go. Beautiful.
Intention?
I'll do it when I'm...
Here we go. To fun.
There we go.
Got a little something.
Didn't know if you see that on film, but she got a little something, something.
I got a little something.
Okay, my intention is to be fabulous. Oh, fabulous for the people. The people. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Maybe we should close the door so we can just be as loud as we want to be.
You close the door. I'll...
Fabulous. All right. Did you get some?
I think so, but I think so.
So, we got these hats. Oh, wait, we should actually introduce the food and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, cups is water.
So, we're doing ASMR today.
Oh, of course
this is our first ASMR video that we've made together. This is the first. Yeah, get close to the light. Swig is a ASMR virgin, so we're about to bust his cherry. So today we're eating not vegan mesa burgers. Yeah, it's a local burger spot, and we got bacon cheddar cheeseburgers.
Truffle fries. Do you want to start with the truffle fries?
Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, don't look. Oh. Almost warm.
Okay.
Wow. Delicious. Want to show the people?
This is a mesa burger.
This is big. We almost split it, but we didn't.
We're eating.
Ooh, that's a lot.
What are we eating? We're eating only Whole Foods, not the supermarket, but the type of food for the next 2 weeks.
So this is our last
Hoorah.
big meal. Hoorah. Oh, crap.
Oh, snap.
Oh, wow. Such a natural.
I am not natural.
You're such a natural.
Oh. These glasses
Why do you think I said?
wasn't happening before, but it's happening now.
The itch?
They do a little itch on the nose,
I
but you know, I'm a
told that.
slave to fashion. I'm gonna push through.
The itch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're chewing. We had a very big day this morning.
We got pickles on here?
Oh, you got pickles?
Huh? That's good.
Oh, I don't like pickles.
I know, you got the right ones.
No, we did that perfectly. She knew. Oh, I haven't tried these. Oh wait, yeah, you did. You put it in my mouth. We did some construction today. Well, I don't know if we'd call it construction.
Some building.
Lots of projecting.
What did we build?
Swig helped me put in the last drawer in my van. Turns out putting in drawers are way harder than I would have thought.
Does your van have a name?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. And if some of those lovely people out there would like to experience how wonderful Bubbles is there a way they could do that?
You can Airbnb her, rent her on Turo. Hit me up.
Can you describe Bubbles a little bit so they can know how fabulous she is?
Yeah, one moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna find this pipe.
Okay. I thought you were getting emotional on how fabulous Bubbles is. We decided to wear this attire. This attire kind of emulates Bubbles.
Sure. She has a lot of the pastel colors. So, my sister, the fabulous Elle, is a street artist, world famous street artist. And for my birthday, she painted this new van that I got. So it kind of looked like a rapist van. It was white and super sketchy looking paint job. So we got it finished and she painted it. So it's beautiful, rainbow, swirly, sherbet, fantastic
psychedelic sunset.
Psychedelic sunset colors. It's beautiful. And then I put hot pink fur, or we put hot pink fur on the dashboard. It has a king size bed with forest green linen sheets. Ooh, baby. At first, the first night they were not soft, but now they're soft. And I made a beautiful wooden mosaic handmade floor, which is just to die for.
Well, it's beautiful.
To live for. So yeah, and now it has drawers and it's just has a surfboard in it. It's just
a little stove and a sink. Sink's great for brushing your teeth in, so you don't have to go outside, deal with Mother Nature. Even if you're in Mother Nature and you want to deal with her. Look at that.
And some ketchup.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're juicing, baby.
And
some waffle fries?
Also.
I think these ones are better. What do you think? I think the waffle fries are better. And then Swig, want to tell them what you've been working on? You slash Swig. Once you're done masticating.
Master wedding?
Masticating?
Masticating. So, make Swig Miller. SwigMiller.com. Swig Miller on Instagram. Swig Miller on Facebook. Swig Miller everywhere. I like to create fabulous things in the world.
And he's good at it.
Thank you. And
wonderful, fabulous at it.
This year, Gloria Glo, the mistress of the marvelous Madame, all the things that she is, she's going to experience Running Man for the first time.
Woo!
And I, so honored to get to take her there. We are camping with Rhythm Wave, an ecstatic dance camp. Together, we are creating their signage.
Sign for the whole camp.
Sign for the whole camp. We're doing swirled epoxy letters.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. The rhythm This is the color RHYDHM, with the colors of the rainbow. And then all the letters are getting cut out. They're about hand size. And they can be floating in a beautiful wooden frame. So we were working on that this morning.
It looks beautiful. You don't have napkins, do we?
Nope. Okay. Lick your hands.
And one of the epoxies hadn't dried. So Swig said, "Can you help me?" He got all this sawdust in the letter that was still wet, and so I had to by hand pick out every tiny piece of sawdust that had landed in the H.
Because she's so wonderful.
Which was probably 100 pieces of sawdust. It was actually kind of meditative.
Someone called me a perfectionist.
You are now.
I think that's the kettle calling the pot black.
Touche. You said that. You said that Mesa burger was not that good, and I baked a dipper. This is really good. Shout out to Mesa Burger. You want to tell the people where we got these hats?
These fabulous hats, which are going to be making their debut on this podcast. Our video came from the fabulous festival? Festiva?
Fiesta
de Santa Barbara.
Old Spanish days.
Old Spanish days, which is actually a really wonderful event.
What's that?
Well,
Celebrating colonization.
No, celebrating Spanish, the Spanish heritage of Santa Barbara. And the reason I thought it was wonderful is because so many celebratory days in cities around the country seem focused on
white people.
The white people,
right?
And it's really fun because this
is
one,
for the Hispanic people.
Yeah, it's
it's awesome. Yeah, you're right. It was beautiful to see that. Just see all the Hispanics come out and sharing their culture.
Yeah.
And the parade was dope. There was all these. You weren't there for that, huh? All these horses in the street. They come over from all around California. A horse parade.
Well, all over California? Well,
probably Southern California. And I saw horses dancing, which I'd never seen before.
What do they do to the huevos?
Oh yeah, they fill eggshells with confetti, and some women paint them so beautifully and turn them into little cartoon people. And then you crack them on the head, and then you get confetti all over.
And the whole streets are lined.
I apologize for this, guys. This is not an infection. This is from the gluing I was doing earlier, and I tried to wash it off, but I couldn't.
That is an infection.
Oh god.
Poison oak from the acorn.
That is an infection.
We're also creating an acorn village in Topanga, California, where you can come and reclaim your childhood joy in the forest as a fairy, living in an acorn.
And we forgot to bless our meal.
What's our meal?
Should we take a moment?
Yeah.
Okay. After this bite.
Okay.
We're just so hungry. Want me to bless him?
Yeah, you're better at blessing. We're supposed to hold our hands.
Wait, first off, are we gonna put this on Facebook or Instagram, do you think?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Would you be embarrassed to be seen in this way?
Me? Embarrassed?
Or maybe like a little bit, but also really proud.
Okay.
Bless me, Father. I know.
I've sinned. I killed a burger.
10 years since my last confession. No. Thank you for this beautiful meal that Swig and I get to enjoy together. Thank you for this free time that we have the liberty of enjoying and slowly and playfully enjoying this meal. Thank you to the cow that sacrificed its life for our nourishment. And I pray that this cow had a positive and peaceful existence up until its death. And we're so grateful for this food. And we're grateful for all the elements that went into this food. Excuse me. So grateful to Mesa Burger employees for cooking it for us as shoppers. Thank you, Swig, for picking it up. And thank you to everyone watching over time and space. May you be so blessed and nourished today and have the food that really nourishes you and does your body justice, and stay hydrated. And thank you for all of our blessings. I hope. California. Let's commence again.
Mm-hmm. I don't always do like this. Sometimes I do. Today is the day.
I'm just kind of transported with that prayer. I kind of shifted my energy.
How did it shift it? Where are you now?
I don't know. I'm kind of out of body. I don't know. But it kind of feels similar, not similar, but to post-edibles experience. About a week ago, I had a really, really, really intense edible experience.
Could you
I
just
did.
describe the beginning of it? I mean, the portioning.
So, like,
hilarious.
he had this piece of edible from Burning Man 2021 that I found in a bag of items. And I said to Swig, hey, let's, you want to do some edibles tonight? And it was about 8:39, kind of late, almost my bedtime.
Oh, okay.
And so he's like, okay, cool, let's do it. So I start cutting it up into fourths, this kind of power bar meets edible. And I'm just assuming we'll have the whole thing because it's from 2021, it's pretty old. And as I'm cutting it up, I'm like, yeah, you know, back in the day, I almost got "Don't feed me edibles" tattooed on my forehead because I had multiple really bad experiences with edibles that I needed it to be known, like, do not feed me edibles.
Because you ate too much of them?
Yeah, they were stronger than I anticipated. And then I'd have really overly intense experiences that would threaten my sense of being. And so
you gave me 1/4.
So we had 1/4.
And then
I'm like, here you go. There's a second quarter.
Another quarter. Because why not?
I didn't think they would work. Again, I'm like, yeah, hopefully we'll feel it a little bit. It'll be like a fun, pleasurable evening. And color on your face.
It's hard. You can't see with these glasses. So
it's on your chin.
I can't see what's going on. Thank you.
You're welcome. So then I was gonna give him some body work. That was already the plan. I'm gonna give him a body work session. So we start to set up the table, and I'm starting to get pretty stoned. I'm like, okay, this is a little intense. Feeling a lot of energy, but I think I can handle this. And as soon as I started giving him a session, well, it took me a while to even put hands on him. Like, I was just so like trying to regulate my own body. And then I started working on you. We like went into this deep inner child processing. And then I don't know how much we want to go into this, but let's just say a lot came up for us that night, and it was really challenging for me to work through it because I felt like I couldn't really speak or think properly.
Well,
And then I proceeded to get more high and more high and more high till I didn't think this was reality. I thought I was in a dream.
and you thought you maybe wouldn't come back.
Oh, and then it was really scary. I felt that I was going crazy. I felt that I was going insane and that I would not come back. And I was like, this is what you hear about, the people who crack and then just have a psychotic breakdown.
Yeah,
but I didn't really have the wherewithal to share because I felt like I was already being really needy. And so I was just kind of having this, turns out it was like a panic attack for 3 hours. And I was having energy convulsions for like 3 hours straight. So yeah, it was intense. But we survived. Yeah. And I returned.
Moral of the story, she's getting the tattoo.
I think I should. Don't do drugs, kids. Only the good ones. Good, huh?
So what's our plan for the rest of the afternoon?
For kayaking?
It'll be fun. I guess.
The ocean's right there. You can almost see it. What do you want these lovely people to know today?
I think I would encourage each and every one of you to go after something that you've always wanted, but were a little afraid or hesitant or scared to pursue. Because it can be scary to change your life, and it can be scary to go after your dreams, and it can seem so out of reach. But if you put a little bit of energy into it every day, in a short while, you'll really start to see your dreams getting manifested. And it's so easy to do nothing, just sit on the couch, watch TV, whatever it is. Go on TikTok. Watch us being fabulous.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all.
Hopefully we inspire you to be silly. But when you're ready to get up, just
in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, in 15 minutes, just figure out that thing you've been wanting to do for a while. Just you don't have to do the whole thing. Just start it.
One step.
Buy some art supplies. Clean out that closet. Just
ask for help if you need it.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Invite a friend over.
More fun to do things together.
Yeah.
But I really believe that your life can feel much more satisfying and meaningful when you start putting energy into doing what it is you always wanted to do, even if that's just going and getting more water. What would you like to share with these fabulous people?
I would like to share that I am writing a book. This is kind of just made me think of it because you said that. Do something you've always wanted to do. And it's a daunting task most times. But I've started, and I've just started to write down all the stories from my life that I think are interesting or valuable or funny. And I'm really excited to share that with you all. So, yeah.
So is the book going to be a compilation of stories of your life?
I'm thinking so. At first I was thinking it'd be a novel, but I don't know. It's I don't think creating imaginative stories is my strong suit, but I've lived so many stories. So I kind of want to just tell the stories that I already have instead of trying to think up new ones. And maybe there'll be some sort of a twist where it becomes, magical realism, and maybe it'll be in the third person, so it'll be like I'm talking about someone else, but it's really my story. But that's the thing, is I don't know, and I think I'm just trying to surrender to the fact that I'm writing a book that I don't know what it's about.
Beautiful.
And that's feels like part of the process. Because if I wait till I know what it's about, I'm never gonna start. Perhaps. So yeah.
That's awesome.
What else would I want to say? I would say remember to breathe. Breathe slow and deeply, especially if you're having a panic attack. Hopefully it's not happening right now. But if it is, or you're feeling some anxiety, just remember to breathe slowly and deeply.
No, if you're having any anxiety right now, look at us. And laugh. Because you can do this too. Why not? Have fun.
I get some water.
All right,
I'm doing it.
Oh God, I'm by myself.
Yeah. Entertain the people.
Well, now that she's left the room, I can tell a funny story. That's not the sound of Glo peeing. That's the sound of a water container giving us water. Because we all need water to survive. It's a beautiful thing, water. That's not a funny story. I do want to say that recently, this just popped in my head, Glo and I went to Zion National Canyon, or National Park, and we did some canyoneering in Pine Creek. And canyoneering is when you have ropes and you rappel down into a slot canyon. Oh my God, it was just so fabulous.
So cool.
There is this one place we get into, is called Cathedral Room or something, and
Cathedral, yeah, I don't know what it's called.
And it was a 65-foot rappel into this room that was carved out by the running water. Oh, it's just the most beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, hard to entertain the people and eat and tell stories at the same time. But just the most beautiful, epic room. And there's something about, for me, canyoneering, because it feels as though you're inside the earth. I mean, you are inside the earth, and it's just this beautiful, sensual experience, because the rock's been carved out by water. So it's the rock, which is one of the hardest things, being carved by water, which is fluid. It's just a beautiful contrast. And it was such an epic day.
I had a really cool experience when we were canyoneering, and froggies are one of my spirit animals, and I love frogs so much. And this frog,
It was in this room, actually, in the cathedral
in that
yeah.
Is it? Okay. So this cute little desert frog, sand colored, hopped right on my wrist. Like, oh my God, my hands look terrible. They hopped right here, and it had these big eyes, and it was probably only it was only this big, but had big eyes for its body, and it was golden eyes, like shimmering flakes of gold and green. And this frog just jumped on me, on my wrist, the center of my wrist, and I just started to feel the energy. It felt as if the energy from the frog was coming into my body, and I felt it almost. Do you remember how I described it? It was penetrating me so intensely. It didn't hurt, but it was almost like.
Was it warm, or was it?
It was like really warm and just like pressure, and I felt it coming from the frog into my arm.
It was there for 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I had to kind of put it away so we could keep going, but it was such a cool experience connecting with that frog.
Oh, so beautiful. I don't remember if we took a picture. Maybe take a picture of that. Yes, that was epic. That was epic.
So epic.
So get out into nature, y'all. And let me ask you a question. As we mentioned, we're be going to Burning Man in a couple weeks. I was curious, at this moment, right now, in time, what is it that you're most excited about? Going to Burning Man for the first time.
I'm excited to just get there and see it. There's been so much build up that I'm just so curious what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
And I think just arriving, and I think mostly the art. I'm really excited to just see these random art pieces that people had an idea and then put it into reality and then get to climb on it or interact with it. I'm excited for the adventure of it.
Cool.
How about you?
Well, this will be my 11th burn, and mostly I'm excited to bring you. It's kind of a way that I get to rediscover the event through new eyes, and I have very deep love for you and getting to experience your joy and sharing my joy being there with you. It's just really excited for us to be there together and just play and be kids and just have so much fun. Yeah. If you're going this year, you might see us. We might look the same as we do now. Probably no burgers though.
I'd be naked.
Maybe naked. Well.
Wow. Want another bite of burger?
I'm good. We'll wrap it up.
I think so. There was one story I wanted to have you tell on my next podcast, but this isn't quite a podcast. And this might not be the time for it. But I was thinking about...
Well, you could give a preview even if it's not the right time.
You were telling a story about you working on that guy.
Oh.
And then the jaguar coming out of his legs.
I think I would prefer telling that story wearing appropriate attire.
Fair enough.
But I'll give you the preview. I've been doing deep body work, rolfing for the past 20 years or so. And there was one time in that period that I've been scared.
Only once in your whole career?
Only once in my whole career. And I mean, I'm very rarely scared just ever. I mean, that's probably about the only time I can remember being scared. And there was, I'll just say something, an entity kind of thing coming out of someone. And I'll leave it at that. But it was wild.
Do you want to wait till you have appropriate clothes on because you feel that the entity might fuck with you if you're wearing such silly clothing? Or just isn't like an appropriate time to talk about that subject?
I feel that it was a very profound experience, and there was kind of some reverence around it.
For sure.
And I would want to honor.
Totally, not just
honor the whole process. Remember?
I love that. Yeah, I was kind of feeling into that. It didn't feel like the right time.
Totally.
So I bring it up.
I enjoy playing, wearing this, and I also enjoying being sacred and doing the things to do.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this.
Yeah. We have best burgers from Basil Burger.
Burger time with Betty and Boo Boo.
Betty and Boo Boo and Betty.
Betty and Boo Boo. Boo Boo and Betty. Actually, today, I called his owies bow wows.
You got a lot of bow wows this weekend.
And I called earplugs wet dreams. Got a lot of nicknames.
Mhm.
So,
Until next time, eat well, eat healthy, and be fabulous.
Love you guys. Share this if you feel so inclined. Or not.